Hey everybody, it's Joyce here at Shadow Bayou Tarot, and this is your Q&A, your questions answered live. So let me fix the light. Y'all know my deal with the light. Need this to kind of hold on. Yeah, that's a little bit better. A little. It's a little bright, but I'm always bright. So I'm sorry. I thought I had this adjusted. I guess I don't. It is what it is. I'm here. So, all right. We have a few people tonight. So please be patient. I'm so bright. I should have changed shirts. I shouldn't have worn a white top. But oh well. Hi, Claudia. Hi, Richard. Hi, Yvette. Hi, Brenda. I look nice in white. Well, it is a little bright. Hold on. Let me try to fix this a little better. I'm going to just kind of move that up a little bit more. I don't know. Now I got to scoot. Man, I'm telling you. How y'all doing tonight, guys? How are y'all doing? Hi, ILDA. So, first thing I want to say, and I'm not going to say who. Hi, J-Rock. I'm not going to say who. But I do want to say I did receive 2 testimonials today from someone, and I want to say thank you for those testimonials. I do leave them confidential. It's up to the person who sent me those testimonials if they want their name mentioned or not. But unless otherwise said, I keep everything confidential. All right. I will be posting those testimonials on my channel, and so everyone can see. But I want to say thank you so very, very much for those beautiful testimonials from this particular person that was sent to me today. It is greatly appreciated and very, very kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. J-Rock, I do not take incoming questions during the live stream, and I always do say that. So if you want to participate in the next Love Q&A, it is $20 per question. And yeah, so stay tuned for the next Love Q&A. All right, we're going to get started. Richard is first. I have Richard, then Ashley, then Lucine, I think, then Claudia, then Yvette, then JoJo with the good mojo, then ILDA. So everybody be patient while I answer questions, and thank you all for participating in tonight's Love Q&A. I do appreciate y'all so much. Thank you. JoJo is here with the good mojo, back just in time. Barbecue chicken and ribs, fried green tomatoes, roast corn, 2 pieces of southern corn, carrot cake, plus a cold beer. Damn. Happy birthday to me, and let's get it. Well, happy birthday, Joe. All right, Richard is first. Let's time stamp you, Richard. 428. 428, Richard. And you want to know what's happening in love for the next week or so. Well, let's see what we can see, Richard. Let's find out. What is happening for Richard in love within the next week or so? Let me move that pen. Okay. What is happening for you in love, Richard? What is going on, Richard? And that food sounds good, Joe. I'm not even gonna lie. That's right. Good vibes, Richard. Good vibes for that love. That's right. Only good love coming. All right. Richard. What is coming toward you in love within the next week or so, Richard? Ooh. Somebody wanting to heal the situation with you. Wanting reciprocity, equal give and take. Wanting to heal this connection, come out of the doghouse. Somebody wants to come out of the choppy waters, going towards stability, healing, a second chance, new beginning. They have hope and faith that you guys will start to see eye to eye, that things will balance out. Aquarius with the star, the sun in Leo. Good vibes are here, Richard. Happiness. This could be communication coming in. Even with the star, I have the star and the sun. This is really, really good. Leo energy with the sun. I feel you have communication coming in from this person. That's good news. Very friendly, open-hearted. Just, you know, hey, Richard, what you doing? I'd like to see you. Whatever it is, it's going to be positive news. Positive message. Yep. They want to spend time with you, reconnect. Rebuild the friendship in the connection. Not to say that's all they want is friendship, but they're coming in wanting to build a friendship within the connection. Does that make sense? They want to be your lover, but they want to be your friend. They want to be your best friend and lover. Nothing wrong with that. They're focused on the love. Look, they want to work on this. They're putting focus on you in the relationship. They could be praying for things to work out, be stable. They want a long-term commitment and they're willing to put their time and effort in it as well. They want victory with you. This could be somebody from a different culture. I don't know, but I do have the world here. And they want things, yeah, they want to be victorious and have a stable new beginning with you. Something that y'all could build a life. Look, they want to build a life with you, Richard. So that's what I see coming. And this is going to happen very soon within a 3 days, 3 weeks. This is coming in very, very fast. So you wanted to know within the next week. It could be within 3 days. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to lose you. They don't want to let you go. Yep, they want to bring it back from the ashes. Death and rebirth here with Scorpio. They desire you and they want things to change and turn around. Look, they want commitment. The Hierophant's here. Taurus energy, Sagittarius with the Queen of Wands, Scorpio, transformation, death card. So that's what I see happening, Richard. It looks good, sounds good. Hope it turns out good. All right. Ashley is next. 933. 933. Ashley, what are VJ's intentions toward you? Okay. And I read the little bit of background about this, kind of a little insert of information, which is good to have. with this particular situation. Okay. I'm going to see. I know what I'm feeling, but I want to see what the cards have to say about this. Hey, Pam Bear. Welcome in, girl. We were friends long before things went sideways. Oh, Richard. Well, things are looking good, man. Things are looking good. All right, Ashley, what are VJ's intentions towards you? Ashley, what are VJ's intentions toward you? Very passionate. All right, so what I'm getting here is I see the messages coming in. All right, I see the communication with you and this person. And Ashley, I'm going to tell you the truth. I think that this person, VJ, they like the attention. They like that feeling of romance. They have this sexual desire for you. There's a lot of sexual attraction. Okay. But I will say they show me the juggle between you and somebody else, which you are aware of. All right. You are aware of that. Your attention to this person heals them, like gives them a sense of feeling good about themselves. Okay. It really does. It really does. The thing is, this person is fully aware in their energy that this will never be anything more than what it is. Okay. They're fully aware that it won't go into a higher level of commitment. This person feels stuck in their situation or trapped in their situation. And even though it's like, if I can make you an offer, would you like what it is? They don't feel that they can really offer you anything equal to what you desire or what you want with them. So that's the thing. There's a lack of commitment here with this person because of their current situation. They do like you. You make them feel good about themselves. They like the attention. There is that sexual desire, but I don't see it going anywhere else. That's the thing. You know, that's the thing. They like the attention. All right. It makes them feel good. But they know it's going to come to an end. Like eventually they're going to break off from this and go in a different direction, or you will. You know what I mean? It's just, I just don't see this moving forward. And I feel like that's exactly how this person feels, that this is just, it's a comfortable thing for now, but eventually it's going to end. I just don't see, they don't really have any intentions. The thing is, they really don't have any particular intentions toward you. They like the attention that you give to them, Ashley. You know what I'm saying? They like the attention. But there's no growth here. There's no love. This person does not love you. They're not in love with you. Nothing like that is coming out. Yeah, look. This person likes what they get out of conversating with you. They know that they're not treating the situation very fairly. Yeah. They're going to eventually walk away from this, or you will. So I just don't see it no matter how you do it, no matter how I look at it. This person does have a selfish energy. They're just taking from you is basically what they're taking from you, what makes them feel good. But they know that they're going to be walking away from this, or you will. Look. That's it. I mean, somebody's leaving the scene with this one. So thank you, Ashley. That's all I have. That's all I have on it. There's nothing really. They don't love you. There's no love coming out. They don't plan any kind of future with you. And if they're telling you they are, they're lying. But all that came out is what I told you. It's like for selfish means. They're dealing with you because they like attention. But they don't have any plans to have anything more with you. So that's what I've got. All right. Thank you, Ashley. Lucine. Lucine, 1708. 1708, Lucine. What's coming from your Gemini next? There's a no contact situation, and you want to know what's going to come. Like, what is their next move toward you? You know, whatever. What is their next actions toward you? What's coming from them next? This is regarding your Gemini person that's on your mind. Lucine. Richard, can I ask which you would recommend, the soulmate or come to me? Soulmate is all of my love oils in one, Richard. Soulmate has come to me in it. So for anything to do with attracting love, whether it's a new person or an old person, somebody you've dealt with before, whether you want them just for sex, whether you want them, you know, for long-term commitment, everything is soulmate. Soulmate is everything. You can use soulmate for just come to me if that's all you want it for. But if you strictly and only want come to me oil, then just get come to me. But soulmate has come to me in it. You know, I would recommend soulmate for any love situation that you want to draw in and attract. All right, Lucine. Let's see what's coming from your Gemini person toward you. So this person has some kind of regret here for not working with you. I feel like they weren't fully invested in this, because we also have Temperance and Sagittarius that came out. I'm going to put that right there to the side. I feel like this person has some sort of regret or remorse for not being more flexible with their time, not being more flexible in the relationship, kind of wanting things to go how they wanted it to go. not working with you, working more against you, just kind of doing whatever they wanted. All right, Lucine. A painful ending, betrayal. This person was dealing with somebody else. They didn't want to commit. They wanted to be free and single. They do regret hurting you. They know they hurt you, and I think they feel bad for that. But not... I think they feel remorse for hurting your feelings, but they knew they were going to hurt your feelings is what gets me. So they can't feel that damn bad. They had no intention of committing. All right. They did not want to commit. They wanted things to stay as they were. They did not want to commit to you at all. And that was the conflict. Okay. They wanted it to end because they didn't want a Queen of Pentacles. They did not want a commitment. This person wanted to be single. All right. They wanted to be single. They lied to you. They just wanted, they may have ghosted you. I don't know. Again, this person wants to be single. So they may regret the way they handled things with you. But do they intend to contact you? Do they intend to return? I feel like there's going to be a yes answer to that because they're showing me some type of action. It looks like communication. All right. Here's the thing though. It's not going to be what you really want. This person still wants to be single. All right. You're going to be disappointed with the fact that they just still want to play around. They don't want to invest in anything permanent, anything to do with building a life together, having a future. They want to mend things with you, but they just want something casual here. All right. This person is still with the wandering eye. They still want to be single. They have attraction for you, but you're not the only one that they're attracted to. Okay. You're not the only one they're doing this to. They want to reconnect and they want to, oh, let's make peace and da 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 da. But they're still visiting other options. They're worried about the passion, the sex. You know, they don't want to screw up getting the sex from people. That's for damn sure. If they blew everybody off, they'd have nobody to have sex with. And they don't want it. But you see, that's the thing. They want this to be free and easy and casual. When y'all, you know, when they see you or whatever, it's sexual, it's, you know, friends with benefits, whatever the case, but there's no commitment. There's no becoming a couple. There's none of that. This person is still going to be the liar, cheater, thief. The liar, cheater, thief. They're not going to tell you the truth about everything going on with them. They're still going to keep secrets because they feel like their life is none of your business. They will tell you blasé, casual things, but what's really going on, they don't feel like it's your business because you are not a couple. They are not loyal or committed to you or anyone else is what they're showing me. So I feel like at some point there will be communication with you and this person. And if you're willing to be, you know, a part-time lover kind of a thing and be okay with that, with no fuss, you know, then they'll be a part of your life whenever they come around, if that's what you want. But that's all I see. Player energy. They like romance. They like attention. They like all that mess. And when it comes down to anything getting serious, nope. They move on. They move on. So that's what they're showing me. Okay. That's what they're showing me. Thank you, Lucine. All right, Claudia, you are next. 2526. 2526, Claudia. Claudia. What's going on? Everything okay out there? Oh, Joe, I understand. That food sounds good. Don't be worried about that. Enjoy your food, man. Enjoy your food. That barbecue does sound good. All right, let's see what we've got. Claudia, who's the next guy coming towards you for some love? Let's find out. Somebody might reach out trying to make a point, clear the air, or make a point. It's almost like an intrusive energy. Like, I got something to say, kind of like attitude. That's just a side note. I think that's somebody you cutting ties with. Whoop. They slipped from my hands. All right, let's see. Claudia, who is the next person coming toward you for some sugar? Somebody notices you and they thinking about you. Knight of Wands. We know where this is going. That wand is thinking of you. Yeah. They have a wand that's thinking of you, Claudia. Both minds are thinking about Claudia. Okay. This person could be an emperor. We have Aries and Sagittarius here as well. Pisces, Hangman, Emperor energy. They could be a manager, business owner. They could be a divorced person. Yep, they want to come towards you with some kind of serious offer. They're going to try to sweeten the deal, if you know what I mean. They're going to try to sugarcoat. They're going to, and I can't say that that's not normal because it is. They're going to try to charm you. They want you interested in them. So yeah, they're going to try to put the schmooze on you. And it's just to try to, you know, get you to like them, be interested in them. They're going to be real sweet towards you. It could be a Taurus. They got Taurus energy coming up. This person could be divorced or just recently getting out of a relationship. Something like that. But they're thinking about wanting to get together with you. Going out on a date, having fun, hanging out. I feel like they are looking for a life partner, but they are a little nervous about it. They are a little nervous about it, and they're worried that if you know that they're divorced or whatever the case is with their past, that you won't be interested. It's something about what they're walking away from that if you find out, maybe you won't be interested. It's something like that. They could live at a long distance from you. They could be from a different culture. But they see you as a wish fulfillment. They see you as someone that they could have a good life with. This could be a Cancerian person as well. Cancer's starting to come out. Heavy Aries here. So this is going to be manifesting in your life soon with this Three of Wands coming. Wish fulfillment is here. Yep, this is a soulmate energy coming towards you with the Six of Cups. You might be a little bit wary of this person. Not sure if you can trust them with that. That goes with having to get to know people. All right. You have to get to know one another to be able to trust each other, right? I feel like this is going to be really something to not push away too soon. 9 to the Ace of Cups. This could turn out to be a really good thing for you. So get to know this person before you decide to push them away, okay? Yep. Look at this. The Fool energy. So this is a brand new path opening up for you. A brand new door in love opening up. They're saying, yes, you can take your chances. Take that risk. Jump in, take a leap of faith, and give them a shot. It could lead to something long-term, the Hierophant. It could lead to something long-term. You're going to feel connected to this person. Like I said, it is a soulmate energy coming toward you. There could be somebody jealous either on your side or their side that's going to try to interfere somehow, throw some kind of doubt on this. I wouldn't pay attention to that because it's not, it's other people or someone else's jealousy or something like that, okay? Don't listen to gossip. Don't listen to idle gossip about this person, or they shouldn't listen to. It's just something here about idle gossip. Don't pay attention to it. So with that being said, I feel like you have somebody with a high potential of being a long-term solid connection. All right. Don't listen to the world around. Get to know them. All right, unless it's absolute facts, which they're showing me this could really grow into something good. So I wouldn't listen to it bullshit, okay? You know how people are. I wouldn't listen to gossip about this at all. Or other people's, negative Nelly comments. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that is, don't worry about that because it's non-factual. It's just bullshit. So that's what I have, Claudia. Look at Joe. Get that little sundress on. Girl, go get that Victoria's Secret. Throw that in that your dresser drawer and get ready. That's what I say. Make sure you have a closet full or a dresser full of Victoria's latest secrets. All right, Yvette, this is for you. Yvette, 3431. 3431, Yvette. You want to know, what do I see good or bad in your love future? Well, hopefully it's good. So whatever I see come out for your love future is what we're going to find out right now. Well, Yvette, if you need a beer, girl, go get you one. Thank you, Claudia. Joe saying it's not a secret anymore. Victoria's a little kinky. Let her freak flag fly. That is funny. You out, Yvette? You out? You out of beer? Well, girl, you're going to have to go get you some more beer if you want some beer. All right, Yvette. What's coming towards you in love? Let's find out what's coming toward you in love. Let's see. Whoa. What I'm seeing right here is you not being happy about what's around you. There's also an energy of not wanting the past back. Okay, standing your ground. But what I'm picking up here is you're going to have to start to refocus your thoughts because you are very much, in the energy of thinking of past situations, a past person, something that ended, not wanting that back. But the energy is you have to stop thinking about the past because you are going to attract that energy back to you. The longer you live in, meaning the longer you dwell in, think about all the things you don't want and all the things you don't like and the bad things you've been through or what anything negative, you're going to go ahead and attract that back to you. That's just, it's spiritual law, and it's an unchangeable, unbreakable law. And that's why you have to monitor your thinking. You have to retrain your brain. You have got to consciously switch off your thoughts and think something else. Okay? You have got to start dwelling in what it looks like that you do want, no matter what it is. Everybody has an idea of how they want their life to be. So it has to look a certain way. Otherwise, how would you know that's how you want your life to be? How will you know that's the type of person you want if you don't think about it, if you don't imagine it, if you don't live in that energy? You have to force yourself to switch on a new thinking pattern. A new belief system is what you'll eventually get used to, being in this new belief. You know what I mean? Hi, Miriam. So you want to be strong, stand your ground. This is all good. Putting the work into yourself. That's also good. That's also good. Okay. But you have got to let old energies go. You don't feel like you were done very fairly. All right. You don't. And I'm not saying you were done fairly. I'm saying you're right. All right. Things were unfair, but you got to let it go. I shouldn't be seeing that in these readings. I shouldn't. When it's about your future, I should not see so much of you dealing in the past. Yvette, I shouldn't see so much of ancient history, something dead and gone in your energy. And it's just, you know, we make choices that we make them, but we made them and we have to learn from them. You learn what you don't want, right? Let it go. What's done is done. It's over. It's history. You're not going to live that way no more. You choose not to. You don't want to. So it's time to say, okay, to change tomorrow, I have to look at right now, because that's the truth. If you want things to be different tomorrow, you have to look at right now, what you're thinking about, okay, what you're dwelling in, what your goals are, what do you desire, and focus on that. All right. Focus on that. And every day, that's what you do. You focus on that. And every day that passes is today, right? When you wake up tomorrow, it'll then be today. The next day when you wake up, it'll then be today. Does that make sense? You have to think about today for tomorrow to change, for tomorrow to start to evolve into what you want to see. And that is how it works. You have to consciously get into a habit, make yourself think about, and you do things that'll remind you to snap out of it. Snap out of that old thinking pattern. Snap out of it. This is what you want. Focus on this. That's why people make like vision boards and things like that. It's to train their mind and to remind themselves of the new focus, of the new thinking pattern. Reminders to help with the focus, to keep on moving to the future, to keep on, you know, letting go of old crap. Okay. That's how you do it. That's why you hear about different techniques. Techniques are to help you focus. It's to help you train your mind to stop with the old way of thinking and believing. And this is to help you. It's not necessary in manifestation to have those things, but they help you focus on moving forward, reaching goals, reminders. It's just little things that help us, okay? And they do help. And little by little, day by day, with these little reminders, whatever they may be, affirmations, vision boards, whatever. All right? All that changes the energy. The more you're reminded to change the mindset, the more you're reminded, focus on me, meaning the new idea, the new goal, the wanted, desired outcome, however you want to word it. It's in your face. You could even write things down on a little index card or whatever. Have a picture of something, just whatever helps you focus. All right. It's going to become habitual. Continue. It's going to become habitual. And what happens is the energy, your energy changes, meaning your frequency changes, meaning guess what? You're now attracting these new things, the things that you actually do want. It all begins in the mind. And I will always remind you guys of that. It's always going to begin in the mind. Okay. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Yeah. Don't worry about the past. Think about how good you're going to look in the latex lingerie. But, you know, you have to do certain little, you know, I don't like really say calling them techniques, but it's reminders of what you do desire, whatever it takes, whatever you got to listen to, whatever you have to put in front of your face, as in pictures or just anything, whatever helps you to retrain your brain. Do that. Do that. You know, you can use all the batteries you want if you want that. I mean, that ain't gonna hurt nothing, girl. But I'm trying to say, you got to, they're showing me, yeah, I see you working on yourself, but you still in a mindset of the past. And I'm going to pull a couple more just to see what else they have, and I'm going to keep it moving. Let me see. So you do have, it's almost like getting together with someone and then having silence or secrets. I want to see what this is. So what I'm getting here is an energy of someone. I don't know if you're waiting for an apology, if they're going to give you an apology. There was some type of third party energy here. There's no commitment. This person, you could have a past person reach out to you, but there's arguments or conflict around that. They may want to apologize to be back in your inner circle. You know what I'm saying? To have access to you again, but they're not offering you anything worth a damn. They're not offering you anything good. If you want to make peace with someone, if they reach out to you, you can make peace with them, but keep it moving. Don't expect anything good out of that person as far as loyalty, as far as truth and honesty, because it looks like they're not coming in with anything worth a damn but secretive stuff like crap. You know, I feel like this person wants to play. So be aware of that. There's a past energy that may want to reconnect, but they don't want anything serious. So you have to decide. It is your life, Yvette. Does his apology matter that much to you that you want to keep him in your life? You know, he ain't giving you shit that's good. Just going to remind you of being an asshole, of him being a, you know, what he did. You can forgive people. That's cool. But it don't mean you got to deal with them. Doesn't mean you need to entertain them back in your life. They grown. They know what they're doing. They can regret it. That's great. But it doesn't mean you're going to stop your life and entertain them. You know what I'm saying? The carrot cake is good, Joe. Too much pain. Well, I say this. Keep working on yourself. And don't worry about past things, past people. They can stay in their lane. If they want to say, I'm sorry, say thank you, bye. I appreciate it. Good luck in life. Bye. That means I moved on. I moved on without you. And that's what you can let them know. I moved on. I appreciate it. Bye. Go, you know, as you live your life. Bye. Thank you. Bye. I'm busy. I'm busy living my life. Thank you. Bye. You know, you want the good stuff. You don't want the crap stuff. That's what you toss into the road. That's the spiritual housekeeping you doing. You cleaning spiritual house. No more of that shit. You better off without. You know what I'm saying? Without that person. You too elevated for that. You know what I'm saying? Keep reminding yourself. You too elevated for that. Thank you, Yvette. Hi, Sunflower. Deb, completely agree with Joyce. If they cannot apologize authentically, keep on moving. Bye-bye. Joe says you'll have the new, the new, I'll slap and tickle and then snack and giggle. I like his words. Joe has some, I'm telling you, some little sayings there that are so funny. Start stretching and thinking about tomorrow. Lord. Snap and giggle. No, it's snack. Snack and giggle. It's slap and tickle. But I can tell y'all, just saying, nobody better slap me. I'm going to knock the hell out of somebody, I promise. All right. Thank you, Yvette. Deb, that's okay. I flub a lot of times with these because I can't see shit, you know, without my glasses, even though I wear contact lenses. Sometimes I get the words wrong too, but it's snack. Slap and tickle, hide the wiggle, pickle, then snack and giggle. Oh my God. Can you say that 7 times, Joe? Joe, you too funny. Speaking of Joe, are you ready, Joe? 5205. 5205 is your reading, Joe. Now, y'all, I had to look twice. When I got, when Joe sent me his question, I had to look twice. I was laughing because that's JoJo. What's coming up for the pure, innocent, well moisturized JoJo cheeks? I saw that. I said, what? What's coming up for the pure, innocent, well moisturized JoJo cheeks? What does he need to know? The pure, innocent, well moisturized JoJo cheeks. Boy, boy, boy. Look at him with the halo. That is too funny. Pure and innocent and well moisturized. All right. Joe, let's see what is going on. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? I'm going to focus on love. Whatever comes out, Joe. What you need to know, Joe. All right, here we go. We have here Aries energy, Aquarius energy, and Capricorn energy. Looks like there's some type of wish and hope, wish or hope. I say wish and hope of 2 people coming together. A new beginning, something destined here. Something destined. So what I'm feeling is it could be a long distance connection that you're making with someone. Want investment. There's a lot of thinking on this. There's a lot of desire or There's a lot of, I can't say planning, but a lot of interest, a lot of attraction. You see? I want to see what it says further, so I know the direction it's going in. But there's a lot of intent, a lot of focus on something very sweet, something tempting, either for you or someone else toward you, like wanting it to merge, wanting it to come together. Chariot travel. High Priestess. Ace of Pentacles. Yep, wanting it to come together, wanting to move toward a brand new beginning that's stable and that can be built upon. Someone you can have a future with, or who wants a future with you. Leaving the past behind here. Someone could be secretly attracted or secretly obsessed with you. I feel like you're trying to remain patient. I'm hearing the word metamorphosis. So there's changes here going on, good changes. So it looks like you're looking forward to meeting someone, or someone is looking forward to meeting you. But I do see, look, Two of Cups. I feel like you are going to get a wish fulfillment in love. They're just saying a little bit more patience. You're heading in the right direction. You are headed in the right direction. So whatever you're doing, you're on the right path. You're on the right road. You don't have to change lanes. You don't have to do all those things. The choices that you are making, you're on the right path. So listen to your inner guidance system, which I know you are, because they're driving you, they're leading you on that correct path. That's where you are. Okay? You're healing from past junk, which is good. You're healing from past junk. And they're saying you are listening to your inner guidance. You are on the right path. You're healing. Okay, your spirit is more at peace, is what I'm getting. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So there could be, I have the 8 and the 5. There was something here about a disappointment in love, having to walk away from a disappointment in love. But it was still there. Like there was still some type of lingering energy about getting back together with this person at some point in time. But I think you're getting over that energy. I feel like that's falling away. Okay. I feel like that's what's being released and what you're healing from. Tower, transformation. Remember, I said the word metamorphosis came to me. You have a new goal. You have a new goal. So that's the better thing. Your goals have changed. Yep. Your goals have changed. Making plans for the future, going within, trusting your inner guidance. Again, they're saying that this is a lot to do, all right, with your intuition and trusting it, following it for the future. What? Well, I could tell you this. You are releasing a Queen of Pentacles energy. This could be an ex-wife. Just had to say. And look at here. You're starting to rebuild. This is stability. Starting a new solid foundation here. Leaving, yep. You leaving behind instability, moving towards stability, getting out of troubled water. Yep. And you will find new love. You're going in the direction of finding new love. Page of Cups. Wow. You're going to receive justice and love. And I feel in money, house, home, everything that's around you as far as what grounds you, what is your mundane everyday life, your life period is becoming more stable. Okay. Look at this. You're getting justice. You're getting justice and love. And you're going to find a lot of happiness here. I feel like you have new love coming towards you, or you're going toward new love. Justice and judgment. There will be some type of, in a legal case, because justice and judgment are both here. When they show up, there could be something to do with legality, something legal, something official is going to work out in your favor and give you a reason to celebrate, because it's you long-term results of happiness. There's a long-term positivity, long-term growth. You know, you have this abundance coming. Something's being released to you that's yours. You're on the right path, kiddo. Keep on trucking. Got love coming towards you. You're going to run right into it. You're going to run right into it. Queen of Cups. I see. Wow. You've learned the lesson. So you have learned the lesson. It's not, you're not into the lesson learning anymore. You're in the receiving. You've learned the lesson. You're now, you're now being given things because you're now in receiving mode. And what belongs to you is what you're basically going straight into it, meeting it halfway or however, but you definitely going like, here's what you want. And here you are coming to meet it. Let's see. You got good stuff coming, Joe. You got a lot of happiness, joy, happiness, abundance. You're getting your blessings. You're heading straight for them. Like it's a direct line. You've already learned the lessons. That's all said and done. Justice is going to be served in your life. And you are going to be celebrating. You definitely, the struggle's over. Struggle bus, no more. Look at this. No more struggle bus. You're going to be surprised at the opportunities that just pop on up. These are manifestations that you may have forgotten about. Some of them are. Some of them are manifestations, good ones, that you totally forgot about. I don't know what it is, but it is. What did I just say? Look. What did I just tell you, Joe? Manifesting. It's coming into your, it's something that it took a while to get there, but look, it's yours. It's now manifesting in the 3D. In your physical reality, you will be able to live with this. Okay. So yeah, that's what I got, Joe. It's heading your way. You know, don't be pushing it away now. You're going to be, some of it you might question or need more information, and that's fine. If you want to validate anything, that's fine. But don't be so on guard that you reject it. Now, that's just a side note, and that could be about love, because I have here the Knight of Cups with the Emperor energy and the Nine of Wands. Don't put that freaking wall up and reject what's coming your way. It's okay to get information. It's okay to be discerning, but it's not okay to put the iron wall up and say, hell no, but then look at it later, if you know what I mean. You can lick the alphabet. I know, but you got to watch that. You don't want to look at us. Holy shit. Joe, you got a whole Empress coming in. Ace of freaking Cups, Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Empress. Don't give the Empress hell, Joe. Don't give the Empress hell. Because then she will give you hell. Look. Look at that. Yeah, you. Moi? Yeah, you. Couillon? Yes, Couillon. So that's what I see, Joe. I hope that helps. I hope that you enjoyed that. You know, Joe, you put the work in, it shows. And like they said, you learned the lesson. That's over with. Now you're in that energy of receiving the blessings, receiving and seeing manifestations, the physical manifestations of your desires, even some that you forgot about. Pure innocent JoJo giblets. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. Speaking of manifestation, do you have a particular book you would recommend? Not really. I'm trying to think. I have books. I'm going to tell you something. I have so many books, but I never really got a whole hell of a lot out of them. One, I will say this, y'all. I will say one. I'm answering Richard's question, but it's anybody. It's Florence Scovel Shinn. She wrote these books that I bought them a few years ago. I discovered it on YouTube, Florence Scovel Shinn, and she wrote about the law of attraction, blah, 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 in like 1920 something or whatever. Come on. Was it 1920 something or 18? I don't remember. It's been a while since I looked at it. And it's very interesting, her take on manifestation, how to manifest. But she's on the right track. A lot of what she says I agree with. There are some things I don't necessarily agree with, but it doesn't mean she's wrong. So, and it's kind of different than what you would be used to hearing, like maybe in the modern times, the way she speaks, the way she words things. Do I say it's worth reading? Yeah. Out of everything I've read, as far as to get an idea of how thoughts become things, how to manifest, the way you should think, I think it does help. Okay. Yeah, just found her on Amazon. Yes. The declassified instructions of the what is that? Grabovoi codes. I've never heard of those. I sort of don't really, I have books. I have a lot of books and different things to do with the occult. Some I did over the years get rid of because I found them to be absolutely fucking useless and dust collectors. But I will have to say, I really don't, other than what I just said, Florence Scovel Shinn, I don't really have any book recommendations as far as to learn how to manifest through a book. When I read something or listen to something like a podcast or something like this, it's mainly about working with spirits, different spirits that maybe I'm not used to working with or haven't worked with before, that I'm interested in, or just learning more about the spirits that I do and have worked with. I don't read books about them. Not really say books. It's just more information. I research and research. I will always research because the occult is never ending. It's never ending. There's so much. It's impossible to believe or think that you will know everything, because you will never know everything. And you can study the occult, different spiritualities for your whole life and still never know everything. There's more than one way to manifest. There's more than one way to call down spirits. There's more than one way to think and get what you want. There's more than one way to do pretty much anything and everything. However, there are only certain ways of, like, spiritual law is expansive, but it's literal, which you can also call it universal law. To me, in my opinion, it's the same thing, but there are unchangeable, unbreakable laws that there's no way, you cannot make that different. But it is all very literal, meaning the most minute detail matters in manifestation, whether you get it or you don't. It's just the way life is, the way it was set up, the way creation was made. And you can't change certain things. It's not allowed. This was set in place by the Creator for a reason. And it could be a good thing or a bad thing. It just depends, okay, on what's happening and how you go about life and how you believe and how you think and the actions you take and your responses to different things and different people and different situations. I mean, everything is minute detail. And all that plays into what your life turns out to be, how you create, whether consciously or subconsciously, and how you respond to other people's manifestations. Everybody manifests, whether they realize it or not, every single day. Good or bad, you manifest. You have the power to change your life if you don't like how it looks. You have that power. You just have to believe it, and you have to learn about it. You have to learn the basics to understand anything advanced. You have to learn the barest of the basics first. Just like first you have to crawl before you walk. Just like first you have to go to kindergarten before you can go to college. It's the same concept, different thing. You know what I mean? You have to have a basic understanding of something to be able to grow. All right. Grabovoi. Scientific set of personal energy manifestation, not earlier versions of the sea. Okay, I get what you're saying, Joe. So yeah, in mentioning that, scientific studies and all this, to me, from what I have seen, experienced, the whole nine, science and spirituality go hand in hand. Okay? That's my belief. That is my belief. I've seen it in my life to be true. So science and spirituality go hand in hand. I could, this topic all night. I could listen to this topic. Yeah. And I can talk about it all night, but nobody wants to hear me talk about it all night. They really do. You can look up the Lost Books of Enoch. The book, I tell you what, talk about good. The Book of Enoch, oh my God. Talk about answers a lot of questions. Now, some people think it's bullshit. I don't. I believe it's true, but that's me. You form your own conclusions, your own thoughts, your own opinions on it, but I believe it's true because of other things. Oh, it's very interesting. The Book of Thomas, correct. The original Emerald Tablets, that's correct. Yeah, both in the Emerald Tablets, the Book of the Lost Book, or the books taken out the Bible. Yeah, Enoch, Thomas, you name it. The thing is, you have to understand that there is a common denominator in everything. Okay, there's a common denominator in everything. So you have to do a lot of research and study what your questions are in your mind as far as manifestation. You do have to understand the basics before you can understand anything more advanced, because you're going to end up confusing yourself. You know, you really have to do the research. Also, I highly recommend research, not just for your own personal knowledge, just to have that knowledge, but to validate and verify things I've said, that I've pushed, that I've reiterated over the years. I recommend you do research. There's a paper trail from many unlimited sources that will validate everything I've said to you guys. You know? Unless, of course, I say this is my personal opinion, then that's my personal opinion. But anyhow, you can look up the Book of Aquarius, released on the internet. Yep. Takes dedication to alchemist sense. Yep. Serious dedication and tolerance for smells. It just depends on what they're interested in, what they want it for, that kind of a thing. Just ordered from Amazon. Love it. So, guys, let's do Ilda's read. Ilda, I didn't forget you. Beautiful blessings. I am not taking any Q&A questions. I do not take questions during the live stream, only prior to. So just stay tuned for the next love Q&A. And thank you for dropping in. All right, Ilda, let's give you a time stamp. I know I'll go off on my little soapbox, y'all. 119.10. 119.10, Ilda. You want to know whatever spirit wants you to know. Whatever comes out. For whatever you want to know. So let's see, Ilda. Let's get you some messages here. Where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? Let's see. Thank you, Joe. Good vibes for Ilda. Come on. What does ILDA need to know? Let's find out. Oh, thank you, Richard. ILDA's saying, I know I'm single as a Pringle. Okay, believe in your good luck. Sagittarius energy. We have Leo energy, lighten up. Believe in your good luck and lighten up. Virgo energy, trust all will be well. Believe in your good luck, lighten up, and trust all will be well. On that note, what else do we have for Miss ILDA? Let's see what love energies are coming toward ILDA. That was in the split. Some kind of messages, somebody attracted to you, or you attracted to them, maybe? What's up with this? Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands. There's healing energy here. So you have Aquarius and Leo energy, Pisces energy. You have positive change. You got some kind of wish fulfillment coming in. There's a lot of healing here, new beginnings. Let's see what's happening. Girl. What? You know what? You leaving some bad juju behind. Guess what you leaving behind? The devil. No more devil. Bye-bye, devil. Devil got flipped out. Yep, no more of that. Uh-huh. Somebody could have, you could have had a toxic friend. Somebody toxic could have apologized to you for something. I don't know. I think that you breaking ties with that person. Okay, that's what I'm getting with that. Look at Joe. He's forgetting he's innocent. These cards don't want to, come on now. Well, damn. Oh my God. What is up with this? Knight of Wands. You saw he jumped out again. What kind of lust in the dust passion you got going on, girl? What is going on with this? This was in the shuffle early, just now, and now it's jumping out. Yeah, holy of the shit. Let me tell you. Knight of Wands, girl. Let's see. Could be dealing with a Sag. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Scorpio. Oh, shit. You may not be interested in this person, though. You might think they a whore. You might think they a whore, girl. Somebody going to make you an offer. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be. Could be a King of Cups. Don't know. Somebody don't want to be single no more. Virgo, Hermit in the reverse. They don't want to be single like a Pringle no more. That could be you. Don't know. Emperor energy. Ace of Swords and Empress. What the fuck? Baby, you're gonna look, somebody is gonna be like wanting you to be coupled up with them. Okay? This is like a new beginning. Show me who's coming toward ILDA for some love. The High Priestess. The High Priest, is this the High Priestess and the Eight of Swords? Five of Wands. So what in the hell is going on with this? Is this a secret crush, secret lover, something like that? Girl. I don't know. Four of Swords. Conflict around this. It looks like there's a choice. Somebody has to make a choice if they want to be in a relationship or not, or between two people. It's one or the other. It's one or the other. I have the Lovers and the Two of Swords. I also have this. Somebody wants to make their own choices is what I'm hearing. Make their own choices, not be influenced by others. New opportunity that you don't expect. Okay, so you have choices in love coming that you don't expect to have to make. You don't expect this, having to decide about a lover or love relationship. You need to loosen up, ILDA. You too guarded, girl. Too guarded, and you might miss out because you're too guarded. Look, you got to be a Leo. Doesn't have to be. Like I said, it could. But if you are too guarded, you're going to miss out on the offer. Okay? Look, they trying to bring you somebody. Temperance. They trying to help you. Oh. Let me see. Ooh. Ooh, shit. So what I'm picking up right here, Justice and, okay, so this is what I'm picking up right here. You have Temperance. Then you have 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, Justice. Let me tell you something. I feel like you're getting justice in a family situation. You're getting justice in a family situation. Something is bringing, like, there's going to be balance brought to a family situation for you. And yes, oh my God, you're going to be victorious. You're going to be victorious. You're coming out the winner. You're coming out victorious in a situation. Yep, something that you're leaving behind. You were leaving behind deceptive people. But you are going to be talking to somebody that misses you. Looks like a soulmate. Somebody wants to make peace with you. They want to return. They could be watching your social media or asking people about you, but they miss you and they want to come back. They want to return. They want to make peace with you. Look, this person has a lot of love for you. They want to start over. Look at this shit. So you got a reconciliation coming in. Look at this. The offer of love, Knight of Cups. Old cycles are closed out. They're gone. New cycles coming in. You got the World here also. This could be somebody from a different culture. Doesn't have to be. But this is somebody who was a big part of your life once upon a time, and they will be again. It's up to you, though. And it's all fixed signs: Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. It looks good. Let me see. Somebody doesn't want the other people or someone else to know how much they worry. How much they worry. And it could be about family matters. But I don't think there's anything to worry about. It looks to me like you're getting some good blessings in. Cutting off the devil energy. I think the devil has been officially kicked out of the building, if you know what I mean. Looks like you're going to get justice. You're going to be victorious, facing, well, getting through challenges and obstacles. But you got some people or some person who really does love you and care for you, that was once a big part of your life and wants to be again, and it looks like will be again. Now, where that goes, it's up to you. There's a lot of love there and a lot of positivity, a lot of overcoming challenges and obstacles here. Getting together with friends, celebrating. And I know you mentioned that y'all going on a trip, meeting up with your friends. I feel like that's going to be a very good thing. A very healing thing. There's a lot of you, your energy is getting back into balance. There's a lot of things. There's something here. I feel like it's more than one thing. Balance is being restored for you. Look at this shit. Ace of Pentacles, girl. That's everything right there. Yep. So it looks like it's coming together for you around the home front, receiving money, abundance, financial security and abundance, receiving, prosperity, abundance, security. Look at that. This is really good. Really, really good. So that's what I've got for you, ILDA. That's what I've got. Can you see my text there? Not showing on my TV anymore. We can see. We can see, girl. You're getting a wish fulfillment, ILDA. 9 of Cups. You're definitely getting a wish fulfillment, girl. Remember what these oracles said. Believe in your good luck. Lighten up. Trust all will be well. You know, remember? And trust all will be well. There you go, girl. There you go. Hi, Dorella. All right, y'all. That's what I've got. I have a private reading to do. And then I am going to do an all sign, something. I'm going to try to keep it brief. But yeah, it'll be a late night, I'm sure. I don't know even what time it is. So, because I have to do this private reading. Yeah. So anyhow, I'm going to see y'all. If y'all want to hang out later on, if you have nothing to do, want to hang out, cool. If not, I understand, and I'll see you next time. But first, before I do my private reading, I'm going to timestamp you guys readings in the comments below this video. All right. So I thank y'all very, very much. I had a great time, and I hope you enjoyed the messages, and I'll see y'all in just a little bit. Bye, guys.